I've lived in a big house on a medium-sized block of land. On suburban roads the children played. School bells rang in suburban winds. Nails hammered as neighbours built. I've lived in a medium-sized house on a big block of land, in a small country town where my daughters played, with their cousins come the end of school day, and our dog and cat slept with them till daybreak. I've lived in a big house overlooking the ocean, a house with a pool overlooking a canal, units with surf pounding at our front door, with shops and cafes on the ground floor. I've lived in a station wagon out west, travelling and working to harvest wheat, hot and stuffy, cramped and messy, not very pleasant when raining. I've lived in an old caravan as we travelled, with all our belongings stored in a shed, down the east coast, then to Tassie by boat, 3 months with the dog and kids in tow. I've travelled round Australia in a house with 4 wheels, free camping, 3 years through nature's scenery, the trickle of creeks and the rustle of leaves, the desert outback, and by sand and sea. I've lived in a pioneer worker's cottage, small and cosy, with floorboards that creaked, with the laundry, toilet and bathroom outside, with my daughter and her cat, and a ghost in tow. I've lived up in the sky in a city unit, catching buses to avoid the traffic, walking the city parks and river, cafes and restaurants and busy shopping centres. I've lived in a small country seaside town, on acres with a dog, a cat, frogs and mozzies. With my eldest daughter, we shared a year, far removed from traffic lights and fast city life. I've lived in a cosy home with a garden of my own, on the outskirts of my birth hometown, by the bay in a quiet suburban lay. In COVID lockdown, I wrote many poems. I've lived in a tree house built on stilts, many steps to climb to the top of a hill, bushland views, rustic furniture, a treasured time with my youngest daughter. Homes come in all shapes and sizes, new circumstances, different styles. No matter what, where, how or why, a house is a home where love abides.